Hey, long time no see. So where was I after the previous video where we made Everton a Premier League champion on FIFA 17? Well, I went on a trip with my family to China. Here's a short clip that I took at the Universal Studios Beijing. I thought I'd seen it all, but I definitely haven't. Anyways, I also have bought and been playing FC26. In contrary to most players on the internet, I actually like the game, but as this is a video about FC26, we're not gonna talk about the positives. You could see from the thumbnail that I summed my opinion up in 3 words. It is fun, but dysfunctional. And I'm gonna show you the issues that I have with this game. Firstly, it is a second man press, and I'll talk about defending in general too, later in this section. You see, this mechanic was nerfed in FIFA 23, I think, where you can't hold it infinitely anymore. They added cooldowns and limited the duration of this mechanic. You would think that it's a very overpowered maneuver, right? Well, that's where you're wrong. So let's see this sequence slowly again. So my opponent's De Jong was on the ball. He's facing the goal with quite an open space in front of him. He could either go here off to the wing and cut back or cross to the back post. Or he could go inside, try to get past this gap to get a clear shot at goal. So I did think this is the more dangerous option. So as you can see on the top right, I was trying to get the midfielder I was on to defend this area. Now this is where the second man press would be handy. From my understanding, when you use second man press, this left back right here will aggressively close De Jong down. I'm talking getting very close. He might get nutmegged or turned inside out, but that would buy some time for our defense to get organized. So how did that play out? Well, I didn't know that would be so hard to edit. But my point is, maybe my defender would have been dribbled past had he went straight for the ball. But that would be my choice. Now I don't understand what second man press do, because after this I fired up some kickoff matches and tried to use it as much as possible. And it is literally random on what your player decides to do. Sometimes they close down on the player on the ball like this. The other times they're just stuck in a staring contest like this. And that would bring us to the topic of AI defending. The community is saying that it is overpowered, and it is pretty much true. Cause look at this, I wasn't even in control of that center back, and now he cost me a goal. It takes over the player too much, and more often than not, it wins me the ball, like this. I wasn't even in control of Ilanga before he won me the ball. And this clearly should not happen. These two things, how second man press works and how AI defending is, just makes it a gamble on what your player will do if you press RB or R1, or do not press it. Well, maybe I missed something. Maybe second man press is reworked from the old FIFAs. Let me know. Well, there's still another big issue that the community is widely speaking out about it. And that is, of course, playstyles. It's a pretty interesting system actually, in my opinion, but most of the ones we have should be dictated by attributes already. I'll go through each one of them and say my piece. Starting with first touch, we have ball control as an attribute, so I'd say it shouldn't be in the game, same as press proven. We have composure and dribbling stats, then rapid, technical and trickster. These ones are okay, these ones don't have stats to cover. The defending ones I think only block and jockey are in, because for intercept we have interception, for anticipate we have standing tackle, for aerial fortress we have jumping, and for slide tackle, you guessed it, we have slide tackle. And then for the goalkeeping playstyles, I think everyone makes sense. Or you could make a case for far reach, cause we have GK diving. And on to passing, only ping pass and inventive should stay. Because come on, we have short pass, we have long pass, we have vision, we have crossing, and we have curve. The physical ones, maybe Bruiser should go, because we have strength, we have balance, we have aggression to cover it. And then the shooting one, to be honest, maybe precision header should be restored into power header. And that is just my opinion on how they work right now. Let EA tell you how playstyles should work.
So to put it simply, numbers can't always explain the things that great players are able to do on the pitch. Imagine Trent's signature whip cross, or the way that Vinny takes on defenders with his dribbling, or even Sam Kerr's instinctive style of finishing.
Yes, and it is not working like that right now. You said Trent with his signature whip cross, right? What is unique to his crossing is his technique, where he could strike across quickly after receiving the ball, as opposed to Daniel Munoz or Denzel Dumfries, who got a lot of assists in real life as well, but don't have whip pass in the game. These two players are decent crosses as suggested by their crossing stats, but they don't launch them as quickly as Trent does. So how should a playstyle differentiate a player? Simply just give them unique animations. But that is just not the case for most of them. Take finesse shot for example. Garnacho has finesse shot, as does Messi, because they both love to curl it at goal. But in most people's eyes, Messi would put out a more dangerous shot each time, right? Well, in this game it's wrong. As you can see from this picture, it's just make your finesse shots better anyway, instead of having the placement of the shot be reflected by shooting stats. And Garnacho, who has been skying a lot of finesse shots, will get the same improvement as Messi, because they both have the same base playstyles. And this applies to a lot of playstyles too, like incisive pass or tiki-taka. Well, maybe it's just me. I want to hear you guys' opinions too. Please let me know in the comment and tell me about your experience with this game. Happy New Year, and thank you for 100 subscribers that I actually hit last year.